So one thing that definitely popped out, strength came up in this, and not only talking about being able to muscle the big gear in any discipline, let's shift into that strength training. I feel like I know the answer, but yes or no, and then maybe who yes, anyone no, and then start as a many questions in one all year. Does it depend? How do you look at strength training?
Well, I will always start with strength is not my area of expertise. I definitely have people that I will always go to for input on that. Whether that's Jessica Broderick, who is within our coaching group, or good friends like Jeff Hubler, who has done fantastic stuff with strength work. He's at Apex, and he was at Wahoo for a little while. There's people that have put their life into strength for cycling. And I think I will always defer to them. But I really believe in strength work for my athletes. I think that strength work for cyclists is something that was sorely overlooked. It's in terms of hip mobility, in terms of body mobility, the benefits are extreme. Talking about a sport that has no lateral movement, right? Let's take a cyclist. We'll put 10 cyclists together, we'll play a game of pickup soccer and see who can walk the next day. And the answer is going to be nobody, right? So when we talk about cross specifically, we want to have that lateral movement because you're on and you're off the bike. You have to have athletic movement. If you don't have it, you're gonna really be exposed in places. But across the board for any cyclist in any discipline, you're always weighting that, okay, success in my sport versus success in life. I work with a clientele that's getting older. I have a lot of guys that are my age that I work with, and there's a lot of riders out there that are in the 60 plus categories. If we're only doing true non-lateral movement, we're setting ourselves up for failure. And I think that's even true of young athletes. I mean, we're starting to get into this place where we're going, oh, wow, is all this sugar good for our teeth? You know, these side effects to our sport that we don't necessarily want to take people down that road of. So I love strength training. I like it year round. Obviously, there's an off-season piece to that puzzle where we're doing it more. And then there's the beauty of strength is that, again, a lot of the research will show you retain most of your strength for 3, 4, 5 months before it starts to fade away. And so you can get yourself into the race season and really rely on, if you're racing a lot, no strength, but if you've got those open weeks or an open 2 weeks maintenance work, kind of getting back to the feel of it. And a lot of people enjoy strength work. Helps me feel grounded. It helps me feel like I can push on the pedals of the bike. So if I have a week where I'm not racing, I'll go in and I'll do some light squats, or I'll do some heavy squats, just to deadlifts, just to feel that feet on the ground, everything's balanced, I'm firm, I'm solid on the bike, and I inevitably feel better on the bike after I do that.
That's great to hear.